celestial crystalline beings, young star seeds, gods and goddesses. Welcome, welcome. 5D, New Earth is here. Tiamat is here. Nibiru is here. Christ consciousness is here. In other words, we're moving into a new state of being, a new state of consciousness. And basically, if you want to survive the 5D, New Earth, I'll tell you a secret. Fellas, I'll tell you a secret. You want to survive the 5D, New Earth, you gotta be on semen retention. You gotta be on semen retention. Yep. You see? It's that easy. It's that fucking simple. It's literally the cheat code. If you're a man living in this reality, if you want to jump from 3D to 5D, this is what you need to do. Alright? You already King Astro for all y'all who wanna what? Wanna know? Let's go, let's go. Man, bring in my theme music. Yes, indeed. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody is vibrating high. High as you possibly can. Hope everybody is working in their heart chakra all the way to their crown chakra. Hope you all are using your minds and gathering knowledge so you can begin to explore higher states of consciousness in different states of being as we move through different dimensions and different realities. Hope everybody's on their sustain game, your contain game. Hope you sustaining, containing, maintaining, and retaining. You know what I mean? Your energy, because now it's important. Everything's going on and take that energy from you. Don't let it happen. Don't give all these trickeries and these antics. Don't give it none of your time or your energy. Focus on what's important. And that's conserving your energy so that it can vibrate high and you can manifest this new reality and live in this new reality, so you be unaffected by all this lower vibratory shit that's taking place. You be literally unaffected by it. You be able to move through this if you're vibrating high and your chakras are at an all-time high level. You need to be in the purple chakra because UVC radiation has hit ground level. That's why your skies are purple. This is exactly why your skies are purple. It's high levels of radiation coming off of that sun, the electromagnetic pulse and electromagnetic plasma that is breaking through our upper atmosphere and ionosphere, and now heating up the earth and the earth's core and crystals getting hotter, and so is the planet, and so is every being on the planet that's changing. The animals and all every beings and the plants, everything is changing. The environment is changing due to the high electromagnetic plasma frequencies that's hitting the earth right now at a rapid pace. So if you're not on your sustain, retain game, it's gonna be a painful process for you. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. You gotta be on your game. You gotta be leveling up. You gotta be leveling up. You know, semen retention, that's the start. That's the beginning. That's the code. That's the code breaker. Once you find the code, now you gotta level up. Have a clean diet. You know, meditate, sun gaze, drink a lot of water, alkaline, exercise. Keep that heart rate up, keep that vibe high. You know the vibes. Because 5D Earth is here. You know, we actually just moved out of 4D. We've been in 4D for a while now, since mid 2000s. We shifted into 4D, right? Which is the spiritual realm. So there was a lot of things to distract you from getting in touch with your spirit. A lot of attack on the spirit. You know, a lot of attack on all of your chakras, keeping you in a low vibratory state. And now it's even ramped up. Now it's an all-out attack on your crown chakra, on your purple chakra. This is why it's important to stay focused, to stay in your game. Don't get caught up in the mess. Easiest way to do it, stay on your sustain, retain game. All this can be achieved through semen retention, right? And I'm just going to talk about this because through my experiences of being on this semen retention game and meditating, I can feel and tell the changes that are taking place on this planet, because the changes are taking place within me. And there's a lot of work that has to be done for all of us. And I'm just hoping that all of us can make that change, because it's the better. The split is happening right now, and you gotta choose what side are you on. Are you gonna be vibrating high, or are you gonna be vibrating low? And through semen retention, you automatically raise your vibes, because you're retaining all that energy. Sex energy is really powerful. It's really hot, and the more you let it sit, the hotter it gets, the more it vibes, which in turn raises your vibrations.
Fenyx had never been allowed to hold the hallowed sword.
And then that just gives you the power to vibrate high and shift dimensions and alternate your reality. You really start to interact with the fourth and the fifth dimension. So now, what I suggest needs to be done is we get on our semen retention game, get our vibes high, get it so high to where we start to manifest this new reality that we want, not this reality that they try to create for us. Not this artificial reality. Okay, because it's not going back to the way it used to be. We're going to the new earth. So the old way of doing things, the old system, money and all that, corporate work, banks, all that stuff is it's all done for. Alright? Now we're gonna focus on energy on manifesting the new earth. We're gonna start using our creative energies while we're retaining, because our creative energies will be heightened, right? Using our creative energies to create and also do research on new technologies, new 5D technologies that we can use to push humanity forward, but also not hurt the planet, but help the planet and help humanity. So in 5D Earth, I'm gonna just give you a brief description of what it's gonna be, so you can visualize it while you're retaining and bring this world closer, because the world already exists. We just need to draw it in closer so it appears in this reality, because this reality is all fake, it's not real. Okay, one day we're gonna wake up in a new earth, and this is the new earth. The new earth is cities of light, whole cities of light. Okay, the roads are lit, the roads are luminescent, the trees, the plants, people's aura, all you see is rainbow colors. Rainbow colors, you don't need street lights. You don't need lights on anything, because everything already has its own luminescence and glows and radiates. Colors, rainbow colors, chakra colors everywhere. And you'll be vibrating high too, because you're full of light, you're full of energy. You've been retaining, maintaining, and sustaining. So now you glowing, you full of light. Your chakra colors is popping, right? And that's what it is. We're all gonna be vibrating high, because we're all controlling our ego. We're all controlling our energy. And the more you hold it in, the more you're gonna shine, because that's light energy. That's light creative energy, and it's also plasma too. It's plasma energy, so it's really powerful stuff. And we'll get into plasma energy, because plasma energy is the force that's coming down on this planet right now. And plasma changes everything. Plasma energy is so hot, it literally rips electrons apart from ions, you know, forming a different kind of gas. And it's really, really potent right now. It's all over the planet right now. It's beaming. Because we're filled with plasma. You're filled with plasma. Okay, your semen, sperm, all that is plasma, because cerebral spinal fluid, which is plasma, goes from your brain, mixes in with your semen, and this all travels down your 33 vertebrae spine, back up to your brain, into your third eye, which it crystallizes it, because that's what plasma does. This is why if you're on your sustained game for long periods of time, you really get a heightened sense of pretty much your mental and brain capacity is heightened and maximized every single time, every single go round, right? And that's how it's gonna be in the new earth. We're gonna be sharp. Our creativity is gonna be on another level. We're gonna be tapping in to new technologies, different ways to use plasma, not only in the atmosphere but within our bodies, right? Or within the earth. Okay? On the 5D earth, there's gonna be med beds. And what are medical beds? Medical beds, they use light, frequency, and sounds, and electricity, and color therapy to heal. This is what the 5D earth is going to be about. This is the kind of stuff I'm meditating about. How are we gonna heal each other in the future? We're not gonna be using medication pills and kill shots and the vaccines. None of that no more. We're gonna be using light frequencies because our body is light. We're holding our light. Already you'll be healing yourself when you hold in light. When you hold in your sex energy and you don't release, you're already healing yourself. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. Alright? But on 5D Earth, we have different ways of healing. Using light, frequency, electricity, sound, color. And also music. Different kinds of music can heal. Because we're going to be going by the colors of your aura. We're going to be studying the colors of your aura. We're going to have technologies where we can see your aura and your chakra colors. And whatever chakras is out of alignment, we're going to use color therapy, music, sounds, and light to heal. Electricity and plasma, see? Which goes back to you having plasma in you. You retaining plasma energy, which is your sex energy, is pure plasma energy, which has the power to create life. It has a spark. It has that energon spark in it. Very powerful stuff, which has cerebral spinal fluid, which is like sea salt water, which carries information from your surroundings and your body, and whatever you tell your inner light, your inner plasma, your inner water, whatever you tell it and believe it, it's going to take that information back to your third eye and manifest that reality. I hope this makes sense. I hope we're catching on to what I'm saying, right? It's literally a split. We're all living in the same reality, but two different perspectives, which creates two different outcomes. If one person is living in fear, they're going to have a fearful outcome. One person is living without fear, they're going to have a healthy outcome. And by holding in your light, holding in your sex energy, holding in your plasma, you vibrate high and you have a more positive outcome on things. You have a less fearful, less anxious approach to things, right? And my approach to the 5D Earth through semen retention is, if every man is on their game, right? And we're all vibrating high. We all creative to the max. We just need the basic needs, which can be met. We have the capacity and the capabilities to have the basic needs for every human to be met. Alright? And that's what? Basic needs for living is food, water, and shelter, right? Food, water, shelter. We have enough for every single person on this planet to have food, water, and shelter. 5D Earth, this is exactly what we have. We have enough for everybody to have food, water, and shelter. And since everybody has the basic needs, okay, and a little bit of recreational things they can do, now we can use our creativity to the max. Use our creativity to the max, okay? So now, on this new earth that we live in, schools, we're not going to regular schools no more. We're not going, it's not the regular degular going to class, sitting in there, you know, in a box, keeping your mind in a box, and keeping you from reaching your higher self. Schools, we're going to be teaching about your higher self. We're going to be exploring what you're good at. What are your creative skills? What are your gifts? We're going to explore on that and expand on that. Right? Science, spirituality, things like that. Arts, music, dance, things like that. It's going to be very, very creative. Technology, using crystal, magnets, electricity, plasma, all those kind of things. Understanding astrology, biology, because you have to understand the self. Understanding chakras, chakra colors, all those kind of stuff. Different dimensions. This is what is going to be taught in the schools, and everybody's going to get a chance to learn what they want to learn, right? But these are going to be the basics. These are going to be the basics, but anybody is free to expand on whatever creative gifts that they have. Because we're not going to be going to school or working for money to pay bills. Everybody's going to have food, everybody's going to have water and shelter. That leaves room in our minds, in our emotional state, in our spirit, to be creative and contribute to society and growing society and teaching and healing the youth. Right? And this is what we're manifesting through semen retention. In the new earth, we're going to learn things about herbs, different kind of herbs, right? Different kind of flowers, flower therapy, about plants, about seeds, right? About the ecosystem, more about the earth. Definitely about interbreeding and splicing plants, but trying to come up with things that heal. We're gonna heal through herbs, things like that.
There's no way across.
In the new earth, we have phones, but we only use it if we really need to. For instance, we're mostly going to be communicating through telepathy. Because we're all in our retain game. And when you're on your retain game for long periods of time, this crystallizes your mind. This heals your brain. This opens up neural pathways, new neural pathways. These charges up to dormant neurons in different parts of your brains that haven't been used. And your brain is a very, very, very powerful tool. So through the act of semen retention, you're healing your mind, you're healing your brain. You're not fogging it up with pornography. You're not hurting your body through masturbation. You're not hurting your brain and your dopamine and your endorphins through overstimulation and constant orgasms, right? So we use telepathy because our minds are healed, our minds are clear, but we just don't invade. So we have to ask permission, and sometimes you can use the phone to say, hey, I want to talk to you, alright? I might just text you and say, hey, can we link up through the mind? Okay, it's cool, boom. And we're going to learn how to do that in schools. We're going to learn how to use our telepathic abilities. We learn how to use our telepathic abilities in school. Alright? These new energies that's hitting the earth, cleansing up the earth. Okay, there's not going to be no pollution. There's not going to be no spraying in the skies. There's no spraying in the skies. There's no pollution. Right? Everything we do is to help the planet, not to hurt the planet. Right? We give back to Mother Earth. Mother Earth gives back to us. It's plain and simple. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to heal and create on Mother Earth. And Mother Earth will heal and keep creating a better world for us to live in. Right? Plant-based diet is of course the norm. Right? 5D Earth, you don't really need to kill to live, because everybody has. So So you don't really need to eat anything that has two eyes, a tongue, a nose, breathes, has a heartbeat, right? No sentient being. So whether you think about it or not, these are all sentient beings. Okay? These are all sentient beings just from different dimensions, but they just in their form on Earth. Okay, if you go to other planets, you have different beings that have chicken heads with human bodies, or canary heads with human bodies, or canary heads with human canary bodies, you know what I mean?
Hello?
Or people, or
Can you hear
people
me
with
okay?
cow heads,
I'm coming.
minotaurs, centaurs.
I found your
You
egg.
know, you probably have
Phoenix
uh,
approached the
a
axe.
rabbit race.
Feeling it called to her.
You probably have, a cat race, a dog race of
Atalanta
people,
must be a copy.
of beings. You know, these are all
But
sentient beings.
before
You probably have
Phoenix
a
could
frog
claim it,
race,
the axe was pulled into the pit by a terrible
insect
force.
race, reptilian race. These are all possibility of races that exist. They just, from what I understand, Earth was like an experiment, like a big petri dish, where literally all the beings from all the galaxies contributed their seed, their DNA, into seeding their version of whatever they wanted to make on Earth. So every animal that you see comes from a different star system, from a different
Perfectly passable
being.
storytelling.
The
I
planet
was
is seeding
right,
here,
there were
but
moments that
ultimately,
dragged, but you really got me with that ending.
all those
Now,
beings come
let's
from
set
us
it up.
because they have our
Time
DNA
for
in
you
them.
to help me against Typhon. It's not over
So
yet.
ultimately,
Not by
everything
a
that's on
long
Earth
shot.
comes from us because we have a part of everything in us. We come from the stars, and everything on Earth comes from the stars. And we created this reality, right? So this is why we can take control of this reality that we live in. And semen retention is literally the cheat code to doing this. Okay? We're on 5D Earth, there is no aging. And that makes sense. Through semen retention, you activate anti-aging, the fluids from your pineal and pituitary gland, the melatonin and the serotonin, and the oxytocin, and the vasopressin. These all promote a healthy immune system and anti-aging. So 5D Earth is here, there's no aging. We have crystalline bodies. By holding in this light in you, by holding in this Christ oil, you let your light shine, you become more crystalline. Not only does your body become crystalline through healing and holding in that light energy, that plasma that's within you, because that's all that is. And all that is heat. The longer you hold it in down there, oh, it's gonna feel hot. Not like literally hot, but it's gonna be, you're gonna be boiling from your root chakra. That fire is gonna be burning, but you're gonna let that shit burn and transmute it. Transmute it into your workout. Transmute it into your creativity. Transmute it into your meditation. Transmute it into your manifestation.
It's Tartarus. Just exactly
But
what
whatever
I
you do, you can't sit on it. You cannot sit on this
Tartarus.
energy. You have to
That vast
transmute it.
abyss where I imprisoned Typhon. Must
It's
have
like literally
opened
lighting a
into the
fire
vaults of the
right
underworld
up
when he
under you.
escaped.
It's gonna keep you going.
I
You
know.
can't sit
Say
still.
it. Phoenix
Mic drop.
wasn't, sure. I hate you. But aren't you intrigued? No. Keep going.
On a new earth, it's free energy. Thanks to plasma. Thanks to our sun, Mother Earth, for bringing plasma. We have plasma technology. And we can use plasma technology to transport ourselves from point A to point B. We have plasma technology in our vehicles. Just like Back to the Future. The flying car was using plasma. We can use plasma energy for teleportation, just like in Star Trek. Those spaceships, they use plasma energy. And plasma energy is free energy, which doesn't hurt the environment because it doesn't produce methane. And we can literally make a trip from one part of the world all the way to the other side of the world in 20 minutes using this free plasma technology. Thank the heavens this is here. Thank the heavens this is here, because now we can really use our natural abilities. Since you're retaining and maintaining and sustaining,
Who are you? Hello?
your creativity is on an all-time high. Our art flourishes. Art is more appreciated. Everybody is doing something spiritual. We're practicing yoga. We're learning how to telepathically communicate with pets. We're teaching the children how to use telepathy. Or telepathically talk to children. We're learning more about the crown chakra. More about arts. More about crystals, different crystal colors and different types of crystals and the energy that you can harness from crystal. Different types of music and dance that help raise the vibration. Because different tones of music have different colors. And we can use all this to heal. Talk about higher dimensions. Explore higher dimensions. 5D Earth is here through the plasma energy that we hold within us, that Christ energy, through semen retention. Okay, I'm gonna start calling it plasma retention, because that's what it really is. Okay, don't give away your plasma so easily in your blood.
Phoenix ran her hands over them.
Okay, don't release your seminal plasma fluid so easily,
And ripped them apart.
because this is all powerful energy that's residing within you,
If they even work.
right? We are levitating through this energy, this heightened plasma energy that resides within us, that's on our planet, all around us. Levitation is a possibility.
Actually work. Sort of.
Yes, we are taking it there. New heightened sense of abilities. We can control fire, water,
The axe
Earth.
of Atalanta, deadliest of hunters,
wind,
swiftest of heroes, fallen in
the
the
weather.
hands of Typhon. Didn't I change her into a lion?
We can make it rain on whoever.
To a lot of things. I need to stop drinking.
I'll make it rain on whoever. You know what I mean? And this is powerful energy that's coming to us, and this is why we need to save our plasma. Plasma retention, semen retention. These are the thoughts that come to my head while I'm on semen retention, thinking about the blessings that we have right here on this 5D new earth that's already here. Okay? Sacred partnerships, sacred relationships. No, for parenting. Everything is more sacred. Relationships are better. Partnerships are better. Okay? The male and female, okay, can work together in harmony. And we learn different ways to do this in harmony through this energy, this new energy that's here. So plasma energy is very powerful stuff. Okay, so save the energy that's within you. 5D Earth is here. We have new technologies, new way of thinking, new way of using our minds, new ways of using our creativity, and through saving this energy within us and letting this energy travel from the brain and cerebral spinal fluid from your pituitary and pineal, make his journey all the way down to your sacrum and back up to your brain. And it does this once a month. And after this process, it crystallizes your pineal gland, it opens up your third eye, it heals your brain. Your energy begins to rise, you begin to vibrate high, your chakra colors begin to vibrate more intensely. Your creativity becomes at an all-time high. Your magnetism and electricism intensifies, and your plasma energy intensifies, which is most important because we're getting hit with EMP, and 5D is all about EMP, electromagnetic plasma. The Earth's magnetic field is completely collapsing, which means a new energy is coming straight down. New plasma energies, that's why the sky is purple. Warning that you need to be in your crown chakra. And the quickest way to tap in to your crown chakra is through semen retention if you're a male. Because this heals the body, this heals the mind, this heals the brain. In immeasurable ways. You just have to do it. All I'm saying is, don't take my word for it. You just have to give it a shot for yourself. Do the 120-day challenge and see if you come out on the other side the same person. Guarantee you won't. Once you go through 4D and go through 5D and see what you can manifest, I bet you will never go back. Alright? So, we celebrate the new energies that are here. Alright? We honor ourselves with virtue and integrity. We hold in our sex energy. We don't squander. We don't waste it. Which makes it easier for us to make the shift as the pole shift. And it makes it easier for our bodies to make the transition along with the earth into this new dimension and higher realms of thinking and being. And by sustaining and maintaining and retaining, we continue to build upon this new great earth that we have here. Thank you guys for listening. Appreciate you coming through. You already, it's Astro for all y'all who wanna what, wanna know. I'll catch you on the next one, alright? Peace.